What's going on, YouTube? It's Astronaut H, and you're now tuned in to the What More Do You Want Network. This video, I had to get it out the way. I had to, while it was still fresh on my mind and I actually thought about it. As you guys can see, or you probably heard, John Wall has recently been released from his contract, bought out by the Houston Rockets. And I can honestly say I am happy for him. I am happy for the Houston Rockets that everybody gets to move on from this situation. John Wall gets to be on a roster and actually be somewhere where he can actually get minutes and play. The Houston Rockets can continue to move on with their resurgence, with their young core. So I feel like this is a win-win for everybody involved right now, as currently, present, even though, John Wall, we all seen how John Wall opted in to his $47.4 million contract, his player option. So, I feel like it was only a matter of time before this happened, because I don't believe any team in the league was actually going to trade for John Wall at that contract price. It was just too high. That's why he sat the whole last season. But with all of that being said, I feel like now is the time for, us basketball fans, true basketball fans who actually know what John Wall is capable of when healthy. 20 points per game, multiple time All-Star. The guy can give you 6 assists. So he can see the floor very well. Not as athletic as he once was, but, he could still add some type of, I would say, something that your team is missing, right? Because he has size. He's not the best jump shooter, but he can make shots. He's kind of streaky when when they do fall for him. He don't shoot rough from the free throw line. So, like I said, it makes sense, in my opinion, for certain teams to look at John Wall as an asset, and a few teams are on his radar. I'm hearing rumblings as far as, the Lakers, of course, but I don't see a situation or a scenario that comes to light where, the Lakers because the Lakers, Clutch Sports was even trying to get the Los Angeles Lakers front office to trade John Wall for Russell Westbrook last season, and that didn't happen. So, of course, the Lakers was one of the teams I saw that was going to go after John Wall. Also, the Miami Heat. But again, the Heat have Kyle Lowry, but Kyle Lowry was kind of banged up throughout the year. He was going some nagging injuries, and in the East, where you have teams vying for position, and it's a lot of young guards there. Even though John Wall isn't young, I mean, he isn't past 35, but he's on that over 30, group of point guards. So, the Miami Heat is another one. Another team that, could use his services, that, of course, I think is going to be the team that he signs with, is the Los Angeles Clippers. I feel like the Clippers, even though they do have Reggie Jackson currently, I feel like, pairing a John Wall with a coach like Ty Lue, players like Paul George and Kawhi Leonard, if healthy, John Wall wouldn't be asked to do as much. But being in the West, it is going to be a lot to carry, because, again, that's a conference where a lot of the elite guards are. You have your Dames, you have your Stephs, your Ja Morants, your Chris Pauls. Let's go Jamal Murray if he comes back healthy this season. Javante Murray. It's a lot of young, promising guards in the Western Conference. So with all of that being said, I see a scenario where, the Clippers do end up signing John Wall. And again, like I said, it's a win-win. I wish him nothing but the best in the rest of his career. I hope that this is the bounce back season, the comeback season, the season that, we all, as far as basketball fans, know that he's capable of having when healthy, barring any type of injuries, so maybe, and the funny thing is, the fan in me, I really want to see John Wall have a reunion back in Washington with Bradley Beal, but I don't see that. I don't honestly see that happening. But it would be a good, feel good story for me as a basketball fan. That's all I really have about the situation with the John Wall news. I mean, what do you guys think? Do you guys think he's gonna go west with the Clippers? Do you guys see him going with the Lakers? Do you guys see him going with the Miami Heat? Where do you honestly see John Wall going once free agency begins? Again, as always, man, I appreciate everybody tuning in. Like the video if you appreciate any type of basketball NBA content. Subscribe so you can know anytime a video is being uploaded to this channel. And don't forget to hit that post notification bell. It's Astronaut H. It's the What More Do You Want Network. I'll catch you guys on the next video.